Bonjour gourmet friend! Today a classic French recipe. The canard à l'orange or the duck à l'orange, served with a delicious sauce with orange flavor and Grand Marnier. That could be prepared for this special occasion or for even Christmas. I'm going to show you how to make this delicious duck à l'orange, but remember, thumbs up if you like my video, and thank you to subscribe to my humble channel to encourage me to produce more delicious recipe like this one. Stay tuned, I will gather all the ingredients and I'll see you in a minute. Welcome back to my kitchen. In front of you, I have gathered all the ingredients you need to create a great duck à l'orange. We start with a big duck 1.7 kilo with all next a little bit for the sauce. Then main ingredient, of course, the Grand Marnier and the oranges. Also the sugar and the vinegar to make the gastrique. I'll show you in a minute. And in order, the julienne of orange juice, shallot, the liver, butter, and the fat, duck fat, and a bit of lemon juice, and a little bit of arrowroot to thicken the sauce. Okay, basically that's all. We'll see in a minute. Oh, of course, a bit of salt and pepper. Okay, let's cook the duck à l'orange. Here we have a medium-sized duck of 1.7 kilo. Fresh duck will always be better, but sometimes you can get them only frozen. That's not a problem. You can defrost them like I did 3 days in your fridge prior to cook. Now check if there's a few feathers or quills left on the duck. You can remove them with the little tweezers. That's the one I use when I remove the fish bones. If there's too many feathers, sometimes you can get some bacteria. But these days, all the duck are dipped in a bleach, so it shouldn't be a problem. With these tweezers, I show you how easy it is to remove all the quills and feather. Now, of course, these days, there's not many left. So it should not be too much a problem. And if you want to save time, you can use the blowtorch. Okay, see? Like in the old time. That's how I learned at school. We used to put them on the flame. But now it's done electronically. There's not much on the top. Just a few. Like that, I guarantee you have no more bacteria. Okay, now we're going to cut the wings. All right, cut there. Wings, we'll keep the wings for the stock. Easy, yeah, put them together with a neck and we're going to chop them in a minute. And now we remove the fat there and the part of the end that can be a bit bitter. That's it, that we discard. Good. Now we can we break the vertebra and we put that inside. Now you return the duck to the fridge and we're going to start the stock. Now we are going to chop the winglet in small pieces. Same with the neck. It activates the timing to make the stock. And also I add the liver. Be sure you remove the black part. Okay, I got all my ingredients ready to make the stock. Also, I got my shallots. Now we are making the stock. Take a pot and make 40 grams of duck fat or clarified butter or cooking oil. Now you add the chopped shallots and reduce until they become just translucent or translucent. And after 5 minutes, you can add your chicken piece and whistle well. Add a little spoon of sugar, like that, to caramelize. And now you can add a spoon of flour. Stir well. Now you can add the juice of 1 orange. Now remember, it's just a stock. So what do we need? Water. 2 cups of water. We'll be cooking that for 1 hour. From time to time, you just give a little stir. Now back to the duck. First, cut an orange in 2 and tuck it in the middle of the duck. That'll be giving a nice flavor. Now, put some salt and pepper inside. Now the trussing. We tie the duck with a proper trussing needle and a kitchen twine to secure it into a uniform shape. That will help to cook the duck more evenly, and I will stop the leg burning. And that also will result in a more appealing presentation. If you don't have a proper trussing needle, you take a large knitting needle, size 8, and you make a little hole to insert the twine. Okay, now let's do the trussing. Duck on the back, wings on the left. Pick the thighs and get through the duck and pull the string. Turn the duck on the belly, wing still on the left. Pick in the wing and get through. Then bring the skin of the neck from the back to close the opening. Pick the skin, getting under the cervical vertebra until you reach the other side. Picking through the skin on the other side. Get through the second wings and pull on the string. Join now the 2 extremities of the butcher twine, tighten and do a knot. And cut the string. Now with a small knife, pierce 2 little openings on the side of 2 centimeters to introduce the articulation of the leg and the thighs. Okay, like that. Okay, beautiful, see? Like that, the legs is hidden, it won't burn in the end. Okay, then you fold, slide the back side inside after breaking the extremity. The duck on the back, the legs on the right, pick the bottom of the back, pass through the duck above the backside to keep the backside inside until you reach the other side of the duck. Now pick through the duck above the extremity of thighs, the largest part of the leg. Pull the twine and join 2 ends. Tighten and do a knot and cut the twine. Now that's the way we learn in the catering trade school in Paris to attach the twine to the duck. Like that, it's well attached in the back and well attached in the front. Now we're going to score the skin of the breast diagonally, but you need a very sharp knife or a razor blade so you don't go too deep, just on the skin. That will allow the thick layer of fat under the skin to render or to melt more easily and evenly during the cooking. That will create a thin, crispy and golden skin while cooking in the oven. The meat underneath will be tender and juicy. The scurries can create some channel for the fat to escape and prevent the skin to become rubbery, but be careful, don't cut too deep. You don't go to the red meat, just go slowly. That will add some nice finish to the presentation. Okay, now get back, gourmet friend, to our duck. Firstly, put all fat around. It's a fat from the duck fat. Put seasoning, like in the old time. And we're going to put that on both sides. My oven is at 200 degrees and let's do the cooking now. In a tray like that, I use some water. I put some water in the bottom. The reason I put the water in the bottom like that, when it be dripping, the good pieces, they won't burn and they won't give a bad taste to the sauce. Okay? Let's put that in the oven. So, during this time is cooking, all is going well, we're going to do our orange business. 3 things. We have to do the julienne, then the juice, and then the supreme. Let's start with the julienne. Okay, the easy way to make a julienne is to use a potato peeler to remove the top of the orange skin. Like that. Okay? You remove the orange skin and try not to use the pith, the white part, which is bitter. You can remove it. If they got too much, you can remove like that. Okay? Now, you take a little knife, sharp knife, and you get julienne. Julienne is a French term that say stripes. Okay, a julienne, you do like that. To save time, so I make them in advance. You boil them in the water for 5 minutes and you drain them. Then after you add a little bit of sugar, you boil again for 2 hours and you make them a little bit confit. Now the supreme. The supreme is what we call the segment inside the orange. So what we do, you cut both ends and then see, you remove all the white and the skin. What you do, you see there in the middle, that's a membrane there. So you cut between the 2 membranes, you get your nice little segment that we call supreme. That'll be nice at the end, very tasty, and you can do decoration with them. Now I wash my hand, and then you can squeeze the leftover of orange, and you have to make the juice of 2 or 3 oranges. During the cooking of the duck, you can create some nice little decoration like this one. The world is your oyster. As you can see now, the duck stock is ready. We're going to filter. See, all made fresh with the duck parts. And we're going to thicken the stock. Okay, now we put a little bit of pour in the arrowroot. And we're going to add this mixture. So we're going slowly because it can make lump, huh? We're checking the texture. Oh, beautiful texture. Oh, that'd be nice. We check also the flavor. Now we can taste the duck. We definitely can taste the duck. And we're going to put a bit more orange. That's it. Okay, now the stock is ready. Oh man, the duck is ready at 72, 74. Let's take him out of the oven. Okay, now the duck is ready. We're going to extract the juice. It's good, there's no blood. Beautiful, all good. Put that in a sauce. Now we got the duck out of the oven. Now we cover the duck with the foil and rest for 15 minutes. All this fat we discard. Okay, now this beautiful sauce is finished and we're going to filter. And this is the beautiful sauce. Now, la pièce de résistance, the famous sauce of the duck à ranch. We start to do caramel with 40 grams of sugar. Add the vinegar. Now you got a beautiful caramel, and you can add very carefully the juice of the orange. Well, be careful, it's very hot, huh? You have to mix well all the caramel, and now we can add famous liqueur of orange, 5 centiliters of Grand Marnier. Okay, let's cook for 5 minutes to remove all the alcohol, but we kept just a savor. Oh, that smells good. The whole kitchen smell the Grand Marnier now. Okay, now we can add a little bit of a beautiful sauce together. And look at this. Look at this sauce orange. Look at the texture, the color, orangey. Okay, look at this texture. Marvelous. Now we can add the julienne. That's the sauce of the canard à l'orange. Okay, at the end we'll be adding the butter when we're ready to pour. Now we have to remove the string, so we cut with a knot. It's more easy, and then you can pull, see? Then you pull, and we're laughing. Now the second one, where is the knot? Ah, here. Okay. Then you go around, and as you can see, it's hidden. Okay, you pull here on the side, and now you pull by the knot. Come on, you see? Easy. You pull the second string. Now ready to carve. Okay, now we have to remove the first thighs. We have to put the knife in here. Oh, nice. And you open like a book. You turn, just a little bit rosé inside. And you got a beautiful leg. Firstly, I remove the fillet. You follow the part of the side here. Here, the fillet, that's the breast, the top. And now the wings. As you can see, it's a small duck. In a restaurant, they serve a duck for 2 people. And here, the first serve. Now it's a plate like that, and then you finish with the beautiful breast. I'll show you how to carve it. Now, a little rosette. Okay, that's it. Et now, la petite sauce montée au beurre. When the butter is incorporated, we can pour on the duck. The beautiful orange sauce is ready to pour onto the duck. And voila! The duck orange is ready. Are you ready to impress your guests? Hello, gourmet friend. I cannot wait to sample Donald Duck à l'orange. The texture of the duck meat is so tender and flavorful, and this sauce, my gourmet friend, I'm sure you will enjoy it too. The presentation will impress your guests, I presume. And also, you see, it was not so complicated. Just a little bit of imagination for the decoration, and the rest is, look, amazing. Now, gourmet friend, if you have enjoyed this recipe, give us the thumbs up, and also thank you for subscribing to my humble channel to encourage me to produce and present yummier recipe like this one. Also ring the bell, you will never miss my next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next adventure.